Hello everyone, welcome back to Exampur CDS AFCAT and CAPF। तो गाइज मैं सोनल अग्रवाल आपकी रीजनिंग फैकल्टी आप लोगों का स्वागत करती है आपके अपने यूट्यूब चैनल एग्जाम्पुर CDS AFCAT एंड CAPF। तो आज का जो सेशन है गाइज वो होगा आपका PPDT का राउंड है। तो कल मैंने आपसे कहा था ग्रुप डिस्कशन होगा, लेकिन ग्रुप डिस्कशन नहीं, आज PPDT है।
जय हिंद मैम।
जय हिंद। तो भाई एक आपको इमेज दिखाई जाएगी और उस इमेज को देख के आप लोगों को स्टोरी बनानी है। तो एक बार सारे बच्चे जब कनेक्ट हो जाएंगे तो फिर हम उस इमेज को आपको शो करेंगे, ठीक है?
यस मैम।
अभी आने दो सारे बच्चों को ना, धीरे धीरे ज्वाइन करते हैं ये लोग भी, एकदम से ज्वाइन नहीं करते हैं। जय हिंद प्रभु।
जय हिंद मैम। जय हिंद प्रभु सर। जय हिंद सर।
वेरी गुड। सो एक इमेज होगी, उस इमेज पे आपको स्टोरी बनानी है, 5 मिनट मिलेंगे। PPDT राउंड है, कल होगा ग्रुप डिस्कशन, नहीं कल होगा मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज प्लानिंग, है ना? स्टार्टिंग में जल्दी आ जाना कल, पहले मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज प्लानिंग के मैं कुछ रूल्स बता दूंगी, देन आफ्टर दैट टॉपिक करेंगे, ठीक है?
ओके मैम।
मैं टॉपिक भेज देती हूँ, मैं टॉपिक भेजना भूल गई आज कल के लिए। आयुष कल काम पे गया हुआ था। सौरभ चौधरी।
जय मैम।
जय हिंद।
हाउ आर यू?
फाइन, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
आई एम आल्सो फाइन मैम।
गुड।
मैम।
हाँ जी।
मैम एक क्वेश्चन था।
आप पूछो।
मैम, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर जीपी परफेक्टली?
GT SDT या कौन सा GT?
जीपीई ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज।
वो मैं कल बताऊंगी।
ओके मैम,
ठीक है,
थैंक यू।
टुमारो आई विल डिस्कस अबाउट GPE ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज और मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज प्लानिंग, ठीक है? उसको दो नाम से बोला जाता है, मिलिट्री प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज एंड ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज।
यस मैम, यस मैम, गॉट इट।
काफी बच्चे आ गए हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से ओके है। इमेज दिखाना।
जय हिंद मैम।
जय हिंद।
गुड इवनिंग मैम।
गुड इवनिंग। नया कुछ बनाना पड़ेगा, पहले वाले में तो आ ही नहीं रहा, शो ही नहीं हो रहा।
Okay, we are waiting.
Okay. आज की जो इमेज है ना वो इजी है, टफ नहीं है, ठीक है। इसलिए 2 इमेज लेके आऊंगी मैं, पहले आप एक पे डिस्कशन करोगे फिर सेकंड पे। शो हो रहा है अब आपको?
नो मैम।
ओके, अब होगा। हो रहा है अब?
यस मैम।
बस ये एक इमेज है, मेरे को ही नहीं शो हो रहा। हो गया। ये एक इमेज है, इस पे आपको एक स्टोरी बनानी है, ठीक है। और जो भी बच्चे ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं यूट्यूब पे वो इस लिंक पे क्लिक करें। लिंक पे क्लिक करोगे तो आप हमारे इस सेशन में कनेक्ट हो जाओगे। तो आप सबको विजिबल है ये इमेज। तो इस इमेज के ऊपर आप लोग स्टोरी बनाइए। टाइम स्टार्ट होता है आपका 6:09 हो रहे हैं। 6:16 पर, 1 मिनट में फालतू दे रही हूँ, सबकी स्टोरी एकदम बिल्कुल वेल मैनर तरीके से होनी चाहिए। 6:16 पर मैं आपसे पूछूंगी अपनी अपनी स्टोरी नरेट करना 1 बाय 1, ठीक है। चलिए, गो अहेड।
मैम हो गई स्टोरी।
सचिन 3 मिनट बचे हैं अभी, ठीक है। और जब भी स्टोरी हो जाती है ना तो बोलते नहीं है, जब टाइम दिया जाता है उसी टाइम आपको स्टार्ट करना होता है, ठीक है।
ओके ओके मैम, सॉरी मैम।
बताएगा स्टोरी।
मैं आई मैम।
बिल्कुल,
Me.
स्टार्ट।
Good evening, gentlemen, and good evening, ma'am. My story is based on education. Ram is the son of farmer Sham Prasad, whose father sent him to for education in city. When he come back to complete their education, he looks the condition of their village. There is no source of education and no schools. So he decided to give the education and educated to persons. And he have a land near their house, and under a tree he collected two persons who was interested in the study, and give them education, because he know that everything is consist of education, because educations have many development. Everything is developed by the education. So he started to educate them with their knowledge. And then he after some time, uh, uh, village development officer is come to meet him, and then he made a school for the educations. That's it. स्टार्ट करूं मैं?
नेक्स्ट 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 करो ना, स्टार्ट करो।
Okay, ma'am. So in this picture, I can perceive multiple characters, and the main character of my story is Vishnu. He is about 22 to 25 years old, and his mood is positive, and that's obvious. He is male. And the theme of my story is plantation, source of rain. So the story is that Vishnu is doing his graduation from Delhi University. While he came to his village with his friends, he saw that there are the scarcity of rainfall and trees. He made proper plans for plantation, put the plans on a project, understood to all,
his friends about all terms and conditions. As planning, they did that in their village, and after some years, their village became green and got proper rain to the village. Thus, the villagers, especially farmers, praised them with their wonderful idea. Thank you, ma'am.
May I, ma'am?
श्योर, बिल्कुल पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिल्कुल सब कंटिन्यू रखो अपने आप को, ठीक है? एक खत्म हो रहा है, दूसरा एक बार बोलना स्टार्ट करो.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, gentlemen. In this picture, I have seen 6 people. One person is a rector and 5 members are children. They are in the positive mode. My story main character is name is Sonal. He is in the age of 25 to 30 years old. It is a village. It is so far from the city. In the village, there is no school. Sonal is a police inspector of that village. He is trying to take the school with the help of a government, but the government is not responding to him. At that time, he came to the his free time and started to teaching these students to develop them. And after some years, these people cleared a UPSC exam, and one of the person becomes district commissioner of that district. Then he built a school, and now this place is a famous for education. That's all. Thank you.
May I, ma'am?
Yes.
Good evening, friends. Title of my story: Planning of a Construction Site. Leading character of my story, Mr. Ayush. He is a defense engineer. His age about to 25 years, mood are positive. In a forest land, he has contract to make a base of Indian Air Force. He is explained his plan about base to the supervisors. He explained perfectly and they started work. Finally, in 6 months, they made a perfect base. They are appreciated by his contractor, and now it is one of the best airways in India. And they were recommended for other defense base for their excellent work. That's all. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In this picture, I have perceived more than 2 characters. My main character name is Madan. Age approximate 30 and positive in mood. And action of my story is teaching in village. Madan is belong to Katra village. But in Katra, there have no any government and private school. So Madan is going to near city for her education. After completing her education, Madan decided he make a teacher, and he go for DLS course. After completing her course and he make a teacher, he back to her village and he started teaching for her village boy. No, there have no any proper building, so he started teaching in a sort of a big tree. One day, one person, they seeing his effort and make a video and share the social media. And video is viral. After viral video, seeing some ministers come in Madan village and appreciate for their work. And they also call as soon as possible we form government school in their village. Thank you.
Good. Next. हो गए? यहाँ पे सबने अपनी अपनी स्टोरी बताई. किसी ने भी एक अलग से मेंशन नहीं किया, मतलब किसी ने भी नहीं किया. एज के बारे में नहीं बताया, मूड के बारे में नहीं बताया, एक्शन के बारे में नहीं बताया, जेंडर के बारे में नहीं बताया.
मैंने बताया.
इतना नहीं बताया डीप में. पहले आपको बॉक्स से स्टार्ट करना चाहिए, वो प्रॉपर तरीके से, ठीक है? वैसे भी पेज होता आपको तो आपको पता चलता है कि ये लेफ्ट कॉर्नर में जो पेज दे रखा होता है उसमें बॉक्स में आपको एज, मूड, स्विंग्स, वो मूड, जेंडर, ये सब लिखना होता है, ठीक है? चलिए, आपने स्टोरी नरेट कर दी. अब ग्रुप डिस्कशन करो. 15 मिनट, 6:23 हो रहे हैं. सिर्फ आपको 15 मिनट नहीं दूंगी, मैं कम ही दूंगी. 6:23, 6:23, 6:35 तक आप ग्रुप डिस्कशन करो और एक कॉमन स्टोरी निकाल के देना है मेरे को अब की बार, ठीक है?
So, gentlemen, I think there are multiple characters in this picture, and all character in this picture is male. Can you agree?
Yes. Five characters are listening and one character is teaching, right?
And one character is a teacher and all are students. Have you agree? Yes.
Yes, five people are listening. Okay. He is in the age of 25 to 30.
6 people are listen and one are teacher. Total 7 character in this picture.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. And
Okay.
scenario is a village scenario.
It is a village.
Yeah.
In this
And
same
in village.
there is a open source of learning. That's no other source of learning like
Can
schools.
please decide action in this picture?
In this picture, I found that they are suffering from teaching, and there is no school in their city, in their village. Someone is coming to here to teach them and develop them.
There is no facility
Friends.
of education in my village.
I have an idea. With your permission, please.
Yes.
In this picture, two people behind, there are two tools. It is like a construction site. What do you think?
I think construction was not a good idea because they need education, right? That's why I found about education. About school.
But I think that are tools.
This picture, I think we should not take it as like a teacher and a student thing. We should take it as like a person is like trying to implement or trying to teach something to the like youngsters. They are not like really students. Like we should not take them like students.
In the pictures, then is in the position that he is carefully or sincerely educate to them, and the persons who are sitting under the tree, who's the student, are also sincere and in the position of very sincerely and listening him carefully. Are you agree with that?
Okay, but
I have a story. Can you give it a? Should I say my story?
yeah, you told that one. I thought.
Like, I think the teacher that is teaching these people is a professor, but he is a professor of like he has done research in soil. So what he is trying to teach is he is going to many villages and he is trying to educate people on how we should preserve the soil, and he is going for this purpose from village to village, and so he is teaching basically the people of the village like how should they better the situation of the soil, and this thing he is doing with many villages. So government is also supporting.
Okay, I will follow this, Saurabh, because I will also choose. It is about a soil construction. Soil. He is about telling the agriculture field. He is teaching about them.
Can we
Teaching
make
the awareness.
How many of you agree with my story?
Because the people of the villages also doing their work mostly in the fields. That's why the engineer who is the basically from the soil engineer or agriculture fields also decided to teach them in the
Guys, finally, we will be thinking like it is a about soil education, right? Agriculture education. Is it a mixed story, right, guys?
yes.
Are you agree?
Agriculture education is there.
Oh, okay, agree. We will choose agriculture education in the village.
Then he the professor who is teach about the agriculture soil preservation. He teach about
And all listener are farmer.
biofertilizer instead of chemicals, because chemicals lose the soils. That's why the erosion and many kinds of pollution are created by them.
Okay.
Organic fertilizer.
Yeah, about organics. By using
Biofertilizer.
most of the organs and chemicals, the soil getting worse and the tree are getting more less, right? That's about the
Basically trying to teach the farmers and the villagers that how they can increase the productivity of the soil, how they can implement more organic matter to the soil.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then we want to decide the professor are from the government or private or a student. What about your opinion, guys?
The professor is a researcher basically who is doing his research in soil and doing the research in soil.
Guys, are you agree about research? The engineer from a government
Yes.
is a researcher.
Government college and doing his research from a good university.
He is giving education about soil to that peoples in the village and giving the more productivity without using any chemicals in their product in their agriculture and build a best product output, right?
He's on his mission to educate people on the soil throughout
So
the
in
country.
cases, many cases, that's why his advice is only by instead of chemicals.
Yeah, tell me, Kuldeep.
Directly absorbed by the soils, and these are converted seeds take.
Raj Rohit, I'm getting noise from your side, bro.
Guys, why you related soil?
And not about soil, it is about education about agriculture.
Yeah,
Come on. It's a title.
He just saying about the how soil is important and how you want to use organs and chemicals in their agriculture. About he saying, not about the only soil.
So friends, I think the story of this picture must be presentation of soil.
Yes.
It is not about soil, not okay.
One point is that
Organic agricultural awareness.
Yeah, almost other apart is only about the soil and also about a full about lecture about agriculture period, not about only soil. He is telling all the things about the agriculture. They are
One
giving
thing-
awareness
I
to the
completely agree with Prabhu's point.
The important point is soil.
one thing is that
Agriculture is also important, but
I agree with you, sir.
But adding to Prabhu's point, we can also add modern agriculture machines.
yeah. He is also telling the modern agriculture machines about how the technology is going on here.
So we can
and
add hybrid seeds and organic farming too.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll support.
yeah. Some
more
points.
farming products are more demanded in their markets
And also inform
products.
the government scheme for farmers, just like
Yeah, I will follow Raj Rohit. The schemes, he is also explaining the schemes, government schemes, and about funds the given from the government. Those things are explained in this lecture. What about guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, finally story. He's a lecture coming from the government. These are the village peoples. He's listening about the lecture about the agriculture field, and he's teaching about the how to do agriculture and give the high productivity with the help of the modern technology and making the good productivity. He's also explaining the schemes, government schemes to build much better. Okay.
With organic fertilizers.
Yeah.
Bioorganic fertilizers, because bioorganic farming is biofarming products are more demanded instead of chemical farming products.
And it's useful for health.
Our ecosystem.
So common story is that the engineer who is teach about the government scheme to the villagers who are farmers about that use the of biofertilizer and modern machines with the help of doing a high in their agriculture field and gain more profit by their occupation.
Increasing productivity too.
Okay. Are you agree with my story?
This story was gone out, right? Any points you want to add? Guys, do you have any suggestion?
No, it's sufficient, sir.
I think it's sufficient.
Okay.
So, Prabhu sir, once again tells all complete story, which is our common story.
Yes, sir. May I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, in this picture there are 7 characters are there. The main character is Sunil. He is chemical engineer, right?
No, sir. Agriculture engineer.
Agriculture
We can
engineering.
say agriculture engineering
Okay.
from ICAR Bhopal,
Yeah.
Indian Council of Agricultural Research.
He's agriculture engineer from the government. He is giving the awareness about these village peoples about how to use the organs and how to make a good productivity by organic fertilization. By using chemical things, we are getting less productivity and it is not good for health. Those things are explained with him, and giving the good productivity, he get a more profit, and the chemical is bad for health. With the modern mechanics, he is also explained those things, right?
And organic compounds like chemicals are causes many diseases.
Yeah, it is a health issues commonly comes from the modern.
And organic fertilizers are eco-friendly for soil.
Okay, bro.
Okay, thank you.
तो नॉमिनेट करोगे किसी को?
Yeah, so we will nominate Prabhu bro. I think so.
प्रभु ब्रो नहीं होता है, प्रभु सर होता है, प्रभु ब्रो.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry.
हाँ. सो राज रोहित किसको नॉमिनेट करोगे?
प्रभु.
हाँ, रिपीट. राज रोहित.
Yes, ma'am.
किसको नॉमिनेट करोगे?
मैम प्रभु को.
ओके, आयुष. प्रभु को. ओके. सचिन.
प्रभु सर.
सौरभ भट्ट.
प्रभु सर.
गुरविंदर. गुरविंदर.
He is out, I think.
अच्छा, वो नहीं है. यश शर्मा तो अभी आया हो, तो हिस्सा भी नहीं थे इसका. और सचिन किसको करेगा? सचिन ने बोल दिया.
यस मैम.
तो प्रभु तुम किसको नॉमिनेट करोगे?
कुलदीप यादव मैम.
ओके, सो कुलदीप बोलेगा स्टोरी.
यस मैम.
I think he
Sorry,
is
ma'am.
out.
I was out.
Ma'am, with your due permission, can I speak on the story?
बिल्कुल, यस.
So, ma'am, thank you, Guru, for nominating me. In my story, in our story we perceive many characters. The main hero of our story is Sunil, who is 24 years, agriculture engineer in Khedi village. One day, he come to deliver some lecture on the productivity, and he gathered with the help of Panchayat. He organized a meeting and invited all the villagers. In the meeting, he told about the natural fertilizers and how chemical fertilizers is impacting the health of the people and decrease in productivity too. So he arranged the board and write about the productivity and the type of natural fertilizers we can use and modern machineries too. In this way, he made understand the villagers about the uses of natural farming, and thus the villagers understood and implemented their plans in the farming. Thank you.
ओके, सो नॉमिनेट. अब तो ग्रुप डिस्कशन तो होगा नहीं, तो नॉमिनेट कौन कर रहा है? हाँ, कुलदीप.
Yes, ma'am.
बोलो, स्टोरी बताओ तुम.
Common story.
हाँ.
सॉरी मैम।
क्यों? इसने देख नाक कटवा दी मेरी तो। चलो प्रभु।
Thank you guys for nominating me. In this story, we have seen 7 characters are there. One is lecturing, and all other 6 people are listening about his lecture. The main character of our story is Sonal. He is in the age of 21 to 25 years old. He is a agriculture engineer from the government. He came to the village for the giving the awareness about the agriculture, how the organic we can improve the productivity by using organic fertilizer. It is because it is eco-friendly. How the peoples are using chemicals, they are giving the more health issues from the chemicals, those things, and giving the awareness about also schemes, government schemes, how they will get the money for developing them and give a group productivity in an efficient way, and them make happy in their family. That's all, ma'am.
ओके गुड। सो कुलदीप, कभी भी ऐसा कुछ चांस आए ना तो ना ही नहीं करनी है, सॉरी नहीं बोलना है, ट्राई करना है, ठीक है?
मैम हम तो है कि मतलब हमको चांस मिले बट नॉमिनेशन ही नहीं हो पाता मैम।
किसका? सचिन का नॉमिनेशन नहीं हो पाता तो सचिन को चांस बिल्कुल मिलेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। सचिन नॉमिनेशन नहीं होता तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं लेनी उसको, मैं आपको बताऊंगी, ठीक है? मैं आपको किसी दिन खुद ही बोल दूंगी कि सचिन कैरी ऑन गो एड, ठीक
ओके
है?
मैम हम देखो अपना करेक्टर ऐसा है मैम, हम चीज़ों से घबराते नहीं है मैम। हमको ये होता है कि चाहे थोड़ा बोला जाए बट मैम कॉन्फिडेंसली बोला जाए, ताकि मतलब इस फियर जो है मतलब बस ये है कि मैम वो गलती यहाँ हो रही है, बस जो गलती हमको करनी है यही हो जाए, वहाँ पे जाके एक भी गलती और एक भी पॉइंट लूज ना हो पाए अपनी तरफ से।
बिल्कुल यही एक
Bro, I will support you.
ओके ओके।
हाँ, सब एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करो, बढ़िया तरीके से अपनी तैयारियों को अच्छे से पहुंचाना। मेरी बेइज्जती मत करा के आ जाना, मुझे तो डर लगता है तुम लोगों को पढ़ा तो रही, बेइज्जती ना करा के आ जाए वहाँ पे।
नो मैम।
ठीक है? सो पॉइंट तो मैं आज दूंगी नहीं, क्योंकि पॉइंट तो वही है सेम, कुछ नया तो हुआ नहीं अभी, ठीक है? लेकिन जो भी है अब बेटा इसी को ही बढ़िया तरीके से करो इसको, ठीक है? और कल का जो सेशन है वो होगा आपका ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज। ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज में पहले स्टार्टिंग में हम जानेंगे कि ये क्या होता है, इसके क्या क्या प्रोसीजर होते हैं। फिर आपको मेरे पास तो देखो कार्ड बॉक्स है नहीं, ठीक है? तो जो इमेज मेरे को दिखेगी कहीं पे भी तो उसी इमेज को हम लेके आएंगे और उससे हम ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइज का लुत्फ उठाएंगे।
मैम
हाँ
मैम, हम लोग का जो कॉमन स्टोरी बना था वो सही था क्या?
सही था। देखो बेटा, कॉमन स्टोरी आपकी इस चीज़ से जज नहीं होती है कि आपकी वो स्टोरी का क्या है, ये जज होता है कि आप लोगों ने कितनी मिलके वो काम करा है। कॉमन स्टोरी बनाने का मतलब ये होता है कि कितना अच्छा आपका मेल जोल है, ठीक है? किस किस को वो साथ में लेके आप लोग चलते हो। स्टोरी तो जो आपने पहले बना ली वही हो गया स्टोरी तो, ठीक है?
ओके मैम।
चलिए गाइस, अपना ध्यान रखिए, बाय बाय, टेक केयर एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू। जय हिंद।
थैंक यू मैम। जय हिंद।
जय हिंद।
जय हिंद फ्रेंड्स।
जय हिंद।